This is homage to all the men who served Vietnam, Korea, I assume World War II, also from Malden, Mass. These are all bronzes. M16. Honor roll of all the men who died while serving in Vietnam. Every branch. See the flag stating that. Honor roll of all the men who served in Korea, who died while serving in Korea, rather. Starting off with Alan J. Babineau, United States Marine Corps Corporal, 1951. Donald H. White, Master Sergeant, 1951. That's sad. I would like to epoxy that. Somebody busted that one. The old poncho. Gold Star families. All branches. Navy, Marine Corps, even the Ghosties, and the Air Force. The Navy right there. Even got a female in here. How cool is that? Good looking AR, ma'am. M4 rather. Excuse me. Lance Corporal Edward M. Garvin, United States Marine, killed in action on Iraq. October 4th, 2006. Born and raised in Malden, he joined the Marine Corps. At the age of 19, he was killed while deployed Al-Anbar province in Iraq, where he was taking part of Operation River Sweep, a mission designed to clear out enemy forces with a great distance along with the Euphrates River. Edward Garvin was killed along with his Corporal Benjamin S. Rosales, 20, of Houston, Texas. They were both riflemen with Delta Company, 2nd Light Armored Reconnaissance Battalion, 2nd Marine Division, 2nd Marine Expeditionary Force, based out of Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. After their deaths while conducting combat operations in Anbar Province, Iraq, their fellow Marines of Company D, Delta, wanted to make sure that their sacrifice was not in vain. They spent the next 6 days tirelessly uncovering what was reputed to be one of the largest intelligence finds of Operation Iraqi Freedom. Oh yeah, striking a devastating blow against insurgents across Iraq. United States Marine Corps. Give mad respect to Lance Corporal Edward M. Garvin from Malden. And of course, all the other Marines that have served in Iraq, Afghanistan, also, Army, Navy, Air Force, and the Coasties. I have the utmost respect for all men and women that have served combat, domestic and foreign, protecting our country so we can live in the freest country in the world. We have, every freedom available to enjoy at our disposal, whether it's to bitch and moan about stuff and say, oh, this offends me, or to do the right thing and to, stand up for what you believe in. I really think people take freedom for granted a lot of the times, and it breaks my heart because, you know, there's, till you put a face to a name, there's so many lost souls that gave the ultimate sacrifice and died defending honor, courage, commitment, freedom, that they believe that the United States is the greatest country in the world. So I just hope this reaches somebody, even if it's one soul, man. I just hope, you know, this reaches somebody and they understand that there's an ultimate sacrifice to do what we do, regardless of your position of, you know, oh, it's a fight for oil, you know, there was no weapons of mass destruction. End of story. You know, our people, our servicemen, you know, a lot of them get taken prisoners of war and they don't come back. Horrible things have happened to them. And, you know, people fly towers into our buildings, and there has to be retribution for that. Like I said, I just hope this reaches one person, this touches one person, and somebody understands and appreciates what we really have, the freedoms we have, that we can go outside and not be persecuted for just spitting on the sidewalk. It might be novice stuff, it might be trivial things, but it's things that, you know, in other countries you cannot do. We have the greatest country in the world, and I am proud to be an American. Red-blooded American through and through, man. And I love my country so damn much. And I appreciate every single vet that is served. Ones that made it back, ones that didn't make it back. And, you know, if you can just see an old vet with an old hat on, torn and tatted, and just stop him and extend your hand and say, thank you for your service, sir. That makes their day. And that's the least we can do as Americans, to not take for granted, you know, what we have. God, nice to be stood up. It's a little crooked, but it's in there. Let's, yeah, that goes there, because I see the other one right there. There we go. That's better. That's playing it. All right, man. That's all I wanted to say. I just, you know, I stopped and wanted to say a little word to this. This is some important stuff, and this hasn't always been here. This is new. This is Forestdale Cemetery on Forest Street, Malden, Mass. I literally grew up about 4 blocks that way. This is a beautiful cemetery, and West Wyoming is right on the other side of this cemetery. So I hope everybody has an outstanding day. Town Bushcraft signing off, man. Tell somebody you love them, man. It could be the last time you see them.